Hey everyone, this is Brian from Vance & Hines, and thanks for joining us on Make It Yours here on Workshop Wednesday, where today we're going to install a new set of power tools as well as the wideband sensors from our Fuel Pack Pro. This installation will be 3 out of 5 Wallies on our difficulty scale. Now that we've got everything laid out on the bench, what we're going to do is we're going to install the heat shields onto this header loosely. We'll go ahead and reference the back page of the instructions. It has a hose clamp diagram. The idea behind it is you want to be able to access all of the hose clamps while this header is installed on the motorcycle. Now that the heat shields are installed, we'll flip it over. We'll go ahead and install the flanges, the circlips, and the new wideband O2 sensors. All right, so make sure that this lip is facing outward because the circlip is what holds that together and locks it into this portion of the header. So now we'll install the widebands from the Fuel Pack Pro. Now remember, anytime you install any form of oxygen sensor, to put a little bit of anti-seize on the threads because you don't want it seizing in your header. So before we hang the header on here, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the side bracket and then we're going to install the new crossover support bracket on the back of the oil pan. Now remember, you do have to leave this loose so that way you can align everything when it's done. So just barely get it finger tight, so allow that up and down play. So you should be able to rock it back and forth and then raise this up and down as necessary. So next we'll slide this T-nut into this tent bracket here, and then we'll thread that in through behind into the support bracket. crossover pipe goes through this way. It's easier to take the clamp, put it past here first. Take the Torque clamp, we're gonna put it right here. Keys to make sure it faces downward, but you don't want it hitting up against the oil pan. So that touching isn't good. Lower it down a bit if you have to. So the key with this P-clamp is you want it to go into the bracket with the bracket on top, the 1-inch washer on the bottom, drop the bolt through the top, and then add lock washer and the nut. And now we'll tighten. So now that we've got this in place, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start torquing at the head, work our way back, and then it'll basically tilt this where it needs to be. We'll align it, and then we'll tighten down the bracket. All right guys, that's it. So we've got the power tools installed here on our 14 limited project bike. If you want to watch more of this type of content, go ahead, hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, because next week we're installing a set of Torker 450s on this bike.
For more information on the products listed in this video, click on the link in the description area below. Feel free to call us with any questions or place an order at 800-969-7501. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe for all of the latest DK events, videos, and promos.